On this sacred day of Good Friday, the world remembers a story unlike any other. A story of sacrifice, of pain, and of unconditional love. Over 2,000 years ago, in the land of Jerusalem, a man changed the course of history forever. His name was Jesus Christ. This is the story of his final hours, the story of Good Friday. It began the night before. Jesus gathered with his disciples for one final meal. He broke bread and shared wine, saying, "This is my body, given for you. This is my blood, poured out for many." But among them sat betrayal. One disciple would soon change everything. Later that night, Jesus went to pray. Alone in the darkness, he felt the weight of what was to come. "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." Suddenly, footsteps. Judas arrived, leading soldiers. With a kiss, he identified Jesus. And just like that, Jesus was arrested. Jesus was taken before religious leaders, falsely accused, mocked and condemned. They brought him before Pontius Pilate. Pilate found no guilt in him, yet the crowd shouted louder, "Crucify him!" And under pressure, Pilate gave in. Jesus was sentenced to death. He was beaten, mocked, and crowned with thorns. A heavy cross was placed on his shoulders. And step by step, he walked toward his fate. This journey, known as the Way of Sorrows, was not just a path of pain, but a path of love. At a place called Golgotha, they crucified him. Nails held him to the cross. Yet, it was love that kept him there. Even in his suffering, Jesus spoke words of forgiveness. "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Hours passed, and the sky grew dark. Then, with his final breath, he said, "It is finished," and he gave up his spirit. The earth trembled. The temple veil was torn in two. What seemed like the end felt like silence, loss and grief. His followers mourned. Hope seemed gone. But Good Friday is not just a story of suffering. It is a story of sacrifice, a story of love so deep that one life was given for all. Through his death came the promise of new life. And though darkness fell that day, light was coming. This is the meaning of Good Friday, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is hope.